Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and I'm taking a first impressions look at Chantelise, A Tale of Two Sisters. Now this obviously isn't the typical kind of game I look at, it's very anime. But it is another one of the games brought over from Japan by the excellent translation company Carpe Fulgar. You might know from the previous game they brought over, Recettear, which is an excellent game about a girl in an adventure game kind of world, managing an item shop. And it's very good writing on Carpe Fulgar's part. Translation is really excellent. Anyhow, I was going to take a look at this. This was their second game they've brought over, and I've heard much worse things about it. Mainly because this is more of just a generic hack and slash game without the charming item shop management in between. Recettear definitely had some dungeon running and such. You could take over adventurers that were buying your shit and make them collect loot for you. But this is pretty much just go around hitting stuff with a sword, shooting magic. Of course, all the vocals are in Japanese, so we're kind of relying on subtitles. It's a really bad font for this. And just like Recettear, Chantelise, the name is a combination of both the main characters' names, Chante and Elise. Going out when there's a blood moon means you got cursed, and then they did it anyway.
そんなおとぎ話をよく聞かされたっけ。5年前の月の赤い夜、私たちは外にいた。まるで何かに誘われるように外を歩いていた。
It's like we were being called by the moon. It's also worth pointing out that this game came out in Japan a long time ago. It's not like it came out there and then they translated it here a couple months later. This is years old by the point that they released it here. I believe Recettear was the same story. I gotta say, it's a very Japanese game thing to do. Just have a slowly scrolling image with text explaining the backstory instead of just showing you the backstory. I like how the moon's not actually like a stylized moon. It's literally just a picture of the moon with a red filter over it. You can see all the craters and shit. Oh, we got a different background. Mm-hmm. Alright, so what I'm getting out of this is that they went out during a blood moon when they weren't supposed to. She looked at the moon. Then she woke up in a forest. Elise! 私は恋のする方を見た。そこには心配している姉さんがいるはずだった。
明で光る羽、小さな体、可愛らしいフェアリーがそこにいた。
Oh no, they broke the rules, and now one of them got turned into a fairy. Seems like a strange kind of curse.
これが魔女の呪いなのかな。
I mean, I guess it could be difficult to get fairy-sized clothes. I think that was the longest non-cutscene exposition I've seen in a game in a long time. Alrighty, this is going better than the last time I tried to do this video, because last time, the only things that appeared were the characters. Everything else was just a blank void. None of the 3D stuff wanted to render for some reason. Speaking of 3D stuff, this game definitely has that sort of Ragnarok Online 3D, 2D mix. Which, maybe doesn't look great, because the sprites for the 2D stuff isn't as detailed as you'd like. Alright, so Chante is the one that got turned into a fairy. And I guess now they're an adventuring duo. And of course, ooh, the older sister is the tiny fairy. Already we're getting down to the gritty real-life problems of having a fairy for a sister, leaving her potent fairy dust everywhere. Oh no! At least the writing isn't terrible. Now that we've escaped the opening cutscene. Somebody is in need of our help. No, I don't remember how to fight. Tutorial time! Button 1.
そうそう。そうそう。ね。
V.
オッケー。オッケー。オッケー。そうそう。
Jump step. Is that like dubstep, but with more hopping involved? Hit attack and jump at the same time. Alright, so pretty simple combo, just 3 hits there. I don't know if you can mix it up or not. Nope, someone just appeared. So did we go to her house? Alright, so we got a magic system too. Pick up a redstone. So you can get different combinations of stones and then charge it up.
Alright, 。  Alright, 。 so pretty simple combo, just 3 hits there. I don't know if you can mix it up or not. ボムスプレッド。
So we don't actually use magic, it's just her that does it for us. We just pick up shiny rocks and throw them at her. Alright, so let's blow up some slimes. Alright, so now we're in the game proper. It's done tutorializing. You can see there's just a random field here. I'm not actually sure. You can't really control the camera. You just hold down the camera button while you're moving and it'll turn with you. Otherwise, it'll stay stationary. I'm hoping there might be some more combos or something to these hits. Right now, I just have this 3-attack hit combo. And also a dash, because she doesn't actually move that fast. Oh, the tree just spit out stone. This one's lightning, I guess? Or a giant rock. That works too, I guess. Yeah, these sprites definitely need some anti-aliasing going on or something. Or they're not detailed enough to be running at this resolution. Because they're way too jaggy for this kind of game. Which seems a little weird, because you'd think that the reason to use 2D sprites is so you can make them more detailed without using as much power. There's really not much going on here. It seems. I mean, we can just beat up slimes all we want. Hammer time! Or hammer ball time. I guess I could probably grind on these slimes if I wanted, but where's the fun in that? Or maybe I have to kill them all to get out of this area. Try hitting enter on that? No? Okay, great. Hope you like fighting slimes. It's a good thing we have the enemy locations on this mini-map, otherwise the fact that they don't appear until you get within a couple feet of them would make it very difficult to kill them all. Oh, bread. Pretty sure that's the exact same bread from Recettear too. Water doesn't seem very useful here because it only tracks one enemy. At least the fireball explodes. Nope, we can mix it up. We got a yellow and a red. Maybe this is the way we're supposed to go. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Oops, I didn't mean to do that again. God damn it. Throwing my fireballs around all willy-nilly. I don't see any more slimes, though, on the map. At least the music isn't bad. Oops, blue slimes. Which I don't think I'm actually hurting. And are not attacking me. But we still have to kill them. Man, our magic isn't enough either. I'm at a loss then. Cliff leap. Well, those slimes aren't red on our radar, so we probably don't have to kill them. But these ones are. Wait, no, that's a dead end. We need to go this way. Not a very interesting area, though. It's just literally a field with some water. Not really sure why the weapon sounds like thunder when it's in the water. Speaking of weapon, what the hell is she using? It's like a really backwards ass spear. Like the point is really big and then the actual hilt is really small. Do they call it a hilt on a spear? I guess it would be a handle. Or pole or something. I don't know much about spearsmanship. It's another one of those weird games that has a CD-ROM for a loading image, but is actually just a downloadable game. Oh, I guess that was the prologue. Look at all that cheese! Slime liver marinade. Slimes even have liver? What? And now we get to talk to everyone in traditional JRPG fashion. Excuse me, have you seen a witch? I can't go in that door, it's a texture. People aren't very interesting. Whoa, camera. Little boy, have you seen a fairy around here? I mean a witch, not a fairy. You clearly see a fairy around here. These locals are clueless. Can I not do the tutorial again? And after that extremely long load time, we're back in town. Alright, so we weren't even supposed to actually find out anything from the townsfolk. Oh, so you mean that red building that it wouldn't let me go in before, even though it looks go-inable on the map? Alright, so now we've got a location we can travel to. And we've got a mission. The mission of the missing story, or fortune teller. Those caterpillars are slowly sliding towards us. There's quite a few of them, too. Alright, let's try mixing our... Oh, shit. Mixing our green and yellow. Oh, that went pretty well. So much pee. Crit. I think it was a crit. Oh man, look at the minimap how many enemies there are right in front of us. Okay, they're just slimes. Our weapon's kind of terrible now. Only the last hit does a bunch of damage. throw all these random spells at them. Oh man, is that some loot? What is that? Golden pedestal. Can I wear a pedestal? Wait, how do I equip like armor? Oh, it's just treasure. At least her weapon just hits everything. Has some use. Also, did she just say stop hammerball? Beating me at my own jokes game. I really hope the combat changes a little bit, like you get different weapon types or something. Otherwise, this is pretty much just mash Z, the button. I mean, the game. Mash Z, the button, the game. I know I said the music was alright, but the fact that this is the exact same track is not so alright. Oh my god, these load times. Alright, I see about 100 more enemies. I can see that this game has a theme going on. I probably should have bought something from the store before we left. Luckily, it seems all of these enemies contain elemental stones just by hitting them. She did say stop hammerball. Some more treasure. Oh, well, there, that slime just fucking jumped off the cliff. I guess they're probably not the most intelligent things. Oh, it's a treasure chest over there. We definitely have to go over there now. Getting some mad stones from these guys. Souvenir? That doesn't seem like the best treasure. Magic defense. Well, we haven't been magicked at yet. Oh god. Didn't mean to do that. But at least this one doesn't go away. It just keeps following you until you hit something a certain amount of times with it. I don't think we have to kill everything in this area for once. But I could be wrong, so let's go kill these guys. So I don't have to come back across the bridge. Am I actually leveling up or getting experience or anything? Doesn't say. Let me guess. From the fact that this door is red, I can't go in there yet. Seems really dumb in a game type like this to have enemy locked doors. Well, that doesn't help me. Super armor doesn't kill stuff. Chante needs better magic. It's more walnut bread. I've noticed that there's no inventory for that stuff. Like when you pick up the walnut bread, it just instantly heals you. You can't save it for when you actually need it. Alright, I guess we're in the dungeon proper now. And what a surprise, there's like 100 more enemies in here. Since there's no jump attack... Oh, there is a jump attack. You just have to not be moving to do it. When did it become a video game trope for flying eyeballs to shoot sound waves? Because that's definitely a thing that comes up a lot. They always shoot something out of their eyeball. What sort of mythological monster did that come from? Cyclops didn't shoot lightning out of his eyes, but Cyclops in X-Men does. And we died, because I didn't grind enough outside. Well, I think that's pretty much it for Chantelise. I mean, it's not offensively bad or anything, it's just so average. Combat's boring, the environments are boring, the characters are alright, but it doesn't really have nearly as much charm as Recettear. And holy crap, these loading times. I'm not even going to cut this one out, you're just going to watch how long this takes to load as I say my closing statements. So I can see why people were disappointed with this when it came out. Oh, and we're all the way back in town. Great. This is definitely not nearly as good a follow-up to Recettear as people expected. Instead, it's just a mediocre Japanese adventure game. I don't know why they would have picked this one specifically to bring over. I'm sure there are definitely better ones. But that's all the fairy girl, adventurer girl you're gonna see. This has been Chantelise, I've been Shadefire, and I'll see you next time. Remember everyone, don't look at the blood moon.